Okay, hi everyone. It's Elizabeth in Canada, and I want to share with you my pepper plants. So far, I'm going to just take you through them. I'll show you the labels and show you some of the pods. Not all the pods are green yet, and I'm going to try to overwinter a lot of them in the house, even the sweet ones, sweet mini bells, chocolate bells, and we'll see if I'm successful this year. Last year, no, they got dried out and they appeared very dead to me. So here we go. We're going to walk through some of my pepper plants and some of my other little ones. And I guess I'll start with the first one. And I'll just take you through, show you some pods, the labels that I've made up for them. And here we are with an early jalapeno. Here's the label. Try to go quick. And here's some nice pods. They're not red yet, but it's supposed to be an early one. Okay, and we'll move on to Serrano. And here we go. Here's the label. I don't know if you can see it. And here's some of the pods. They haven't turned red yet, but the plant's a good size. It's about 2.5 feet tall. And we'll move on to the next one, which is Peter Pepper. Here's the label that I made up. And here's some of the pods. They haven't turned red yet either, so a lot of them haven't, but I want to spray these plants down with some garden sulfur tomorrow, wettable garden sulfur, to make sure they don't get any blight or any pepper diseases, as one of my pepper plants are starting to turn a bit yellow. Alright, so we'll move on to the next one. And this is Chocolate Beauty. Now, she's about 3 feet tall, and she's just starting to form pods. She's beautiful, her leaves, everything. She looks spectacular, but the pods are just hanging up high, and they're kind of small. She's got pods all over. And I got the seeds for this one from a friend. And then I've got another one that I grew down over here. And I know it's around here, one of them. And it has big peppers on it. And it's the same Chocolate Beauty. And if you look at this one, nice, good sized pepper on this small little shrubby plant. There's 2 in here. I grew 2, and sometimes I grow 3 in a pot. It depends when I'm planting the seeds. Sometimes I'll plant 3 and then I'll thin them out, and it's Chocolate Beauty. Again, she's very small. She's only about just maybe over a foot, and she's got some good sized pods on her. Okay, so we'll go back over here and we'll look at Royal Black. Now I want to compare these two. This is Royal Black, and it has vegetated leaves. I put these out yesterday in the direct sun, and it was a hot day, so they did get a bit sunburned. But you see the pods on this? They're all black. Very, very black. And they haven't seen any other color of pods, just black. And here's another one that reminds me of this one, and it's called Aussie Black. Here's the label. And it has the same kind of pods, but some of them are red. And I do notice the flowers on this one are purple and white, whereas Royal Black, they're just purple. The flowers are just purple. Alright, so we'll move on to the next one over here. And this one is Japones, and it's got some long hot peppers on it. It's not a bushy plant, long and straight in habit. We'll move on over here, and we got some yellow looking pods. I don't know too much about this pepper. It's a Bulgarian something. I'll have to look it up. I've got a list inside. I haven't had enough time on the computer. But you see it's got 2 nice pods on it. Then I'll move over here. This was, I think I got the label mixed up. It looks like a jalapeno, but could be. I've got it labeled as Tabasco, and at Tabasco I'm pretty sure the peppers are upright. So it's a nice sized plant, nice pods. I'll have to taste it and see what it tastes like. Okay, so we'll move on to the next one over here. This is called Priscilla. Now, she must be a later one. She's got pods. She's almost 3 feet tall. And you can see they're long. They haven't thickened out yet. And I'm pretty sure this is a black pepper. So there you are. There's Priscilla. She's a pretty hot girl. Okay. Now we'll move on to this one. This is a later one. Swab. It's a red one. and it's a little bit bushy. The leaves are bigger, as you can see. And we do have some pods. They're just small. Oh, there they are, hanging under there. They get a little pointy underneath. There we go. Bunch of little pods. They're hidden, but they're in there. And that's a little bushy kind of like plant. There you go. We'll move on to the next one. And here we have a cayenne. And we got a weed growing in here with it in the pot. But yeah, lots of pods on this one. They're all hidden. Some of them are looking a little orange, but they're gonna turn red. So, and it's got flowers on the top, so it's still flowering. And we'll move on to this one. This is a hot one. Okay, so you get to see this is the one I was telling you is turning a little bit yellow. It's datil. I'm not pronouncing it right, but I'm learning. And you can see it's got lots of pods. They're all hidden underneath here. They're supposed to be a fruity, hot taste. And it's growing well. It's getting bushy. And I can't wait to spray this one down tomorrow. So that one's definitely going to be sprayed. And here we got another one over here. Oh, this one I don't know too much about. It was not growing well at the beginning of the season. It's gotten bushy now. It's got all these little round pods, they stick up. And it's really interesting. Here's the label for it. Calabrese. And I'll read more about it. But look at all these nice little pods. Can't wait for them to turn red. Maybe I'll stuff them with something, cook them in the oven. We'll see. But there you go. It's looking a lot happier now, this time. Now this is a really pretty pepper plant right here. Chinese 5-color. Grows tall. It's about 3.5 feet, maybe 4. Yeah, it's about 4 feet tall. And if I take you in here, you can see all the little pods, all different colors. So pretty. Some of them have dropped down here. I'll be drying them out, saving seeds. But there you go. So pretty. Rainbow of colors. Just gorgeous. Definitely I'll be growing this one again next year. It reminds me of a Christmas tree almost. So pretty. Here's another one. This is an oriental pepper plant. The peppers will grow all upright. I think that they might turn some orange color. And it's got a very unusual name. Here it is. I don't know too much about it, just that I think it's an oriental pepper. But of course I'll be learning about it because I'll be cooking with the pods. And it's got all these pods hidden, green, lots all over the place. And it's growing well. They all pop out the top, so it makes it kind of pretty when you see them all hidden, coming out. Okay, now this is my little beast, my little monster, habanero. Okay, let's see what he's hiding under here. Lots of pods. Look at that. An habanero. Look, they're all underneath there. See them all? It's a short, flat plant. All the pods are hiding underneath. You wouldn't even know that this has got pods under it. Nice, good sized plant. Very proud of it. My first year. And look at that. All these pods. Wow. Just gorgeous. Okay, now this one is really neat. It's about 3 feet tall. It's a hot Christmas bell. Again, the pods are hiding underneath all the leaves. When you come down here, you can see. They look pretty. They're just almost like flying saucers. They just dangle and hang. It's not a really bushy plant, except for the top. It's hiding all the pods underneath. And they're so pretty to look at. Oh, look at that. Just pretty. All right, now we have my jalapeno. And again, I got the seed from another place, and we got some nice red pods. Pretty much ready to harvest. And here's the tag that I made. And again, you got all these nice pods. Plant is nice and bushy. Good sized plant. Must be about 3.5 feet tall. And we'll move on to Toro Yellow. Now I got this seed from a friend doing a plant trade, and so far the pods, this is my biggest pod, should get very big. I grew Toro Red last year, And let me see if I can get a better view. Hasn't turned yellow yet. So I'm kind of waiting. It's more than 6 inches. Here, I'll lift it out. There you go. That's the pod, has not turned yellow yet. But we got other little ones hanging, dangling from up high. They're not as big, but they'll get there. I still have another month to grow these. And beside it, we have Flavorful. Now, Flavorful is a sweet cayenne. I've tried these, and I've read online that they're sweet. Now, the pods will turn red, but they do have some heat. I haven't tasted the sweetness. I find that from regular cayenne. This one is a bit thicker, so I can't wait till it turns red and I can taste the sweetness. And then yet, at this stage, it still has heat. Enough that pretty much everyone can bear. All right, and we'll move on to Corbaci, I think. Now this plant hasn't gone very big. Here's the tag. And it might have become stunted with my wet, cold spring I had. Here's a nice sized pod. Again, it's not a very big plant. And here beside it we have hot, fresh snow. Okay, and again, no red pods, but lots of these little ones hanging, hiding under here. Lots of them. They're just hiding. So again, it's a longer season for this pepper plant, but it'll be exciting. And beside it, we have an Italian pepper. I lost the label to it. The pods look like they've gotten sunburned. Something's been eating them. Some of them look okay. Down under here, this is a nice looking pepper. And this is an Italian. I got the name of it somewhere, but I haven't ran around looking for it. It's kind of neat. It's not a very hot pepper, but it's nice to cook with fried pepper. And over here, this one is Ancho 101. Now, it's a tall plant. It's about 4 feet tall. And I've got my first pod, if you hear some pods on it. Again, here's the tag, Ancho 101. First red pod. Green pod. Now, it'll be nice to try these. There's pods all over on it. They're just dangling. Nice sized pepper. I had fun growing them in pots. I think I'll do that again next year. And we'll go over here. Here's my bags of sheep manure to upgrade my flower beds. And we'll come over here and talk about some of these other ones. Sweet chocolate. Now, they will start to turn a chocolate color. This is sweet chocolate. It might get a little bit bigger, and it's an heirloom sweet chocolate. And here we got Tiny Tim tomato. Just wanted to share with you. This tomato plant does not get very big. And here's another one, Red Robin. Tiny little tomato plant. And here is 60, I lost the label. I think it's Yo Wonder. It's a yellow bell pepper. Got some nice sized peppers on it, but it requires a bit more longer season. And here's Purple Beauty. Now I had peppers on it, but we've already taken them off. And Chocolate Mini Bell, right here. Here we go, some chocolate peppers. And let's see, am I missing anything? Probably. I have more pepper plants. They got over here. Here's some more I've got. And this one's red mushroom. Now look at how pretty that is. Red mushroom pepper. So pretty. Here's my tag. Red mushroom. Again, so pretty. The pods are just dangling. And what do we got? We have a purple pepper. My daughters enjoy this one. They take the pods off because they're sweet. And over here we've got another pepper plant. Some of the peppers grow up, some grow down. So you can see they're nice size. Here's the tag for it. It's like a hot banana. Honduras or something. Hot banana. It's like a hot banana. And I guess that's it. Oh, here's the family pet. My son's dog. There she is. Sasha, come say hi. Hi. Good girl. Okay, so that's Elizabeth. My peppers you get to see. And yeah, they do grow well here in Canada. And I guess I can do an update when they all have their pods, when I harvest them all. And let you know how they do overwintering. Alright, hope you enjoyed my video. Take care.